on the trail of something. We're running from one house to the next. I'm following. We must be getting close. He went and asked at the first house and tapped on the hood, pointed right up here, and took off running. So I'm thinking it's probably, oh, I see a fence back up there on the hill. He jogged all the way up. All right, let's jump out and go see. Go see what we found. Well, it's definitely a cemetery, isn't it? Cold. On up the holler.
I hear you.
I can see why the cemetery's undocumented.
Yeah. Fred Mahon, West Virginia.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the channel. Leo here, and yes, I am out on another mountainside somewhere in West Virginia. Actually, I'm in a little community called Ragland, and was out here today looking for a long lost war hero, and just found him right over there. Was killed in a U-boat attack in 1943. Was lost. We found where the stone had been made and sent here, but none of the information. There was no pictures on Find a Grave, no listings, no anything. But we found him. We found Fred Mahon. But while I'm here, this entire graveyard here is unregistered. These are undocumented graves. There's several other graveyards nearby that have been documented, but somehow, some way, this one has slipped through the cracks. So we're going to plug up those cracks today and document everybody and get all of their records updated and say their names again after all of these years. Because, you know, like we've said before, I've mentioned that in videos. In a way, you know, you kind of die two deaths. You die the natural death when you die, but then you die again when the last time your name is spoken, your memory dies. The last time that your name is spoken, that's the end of it. You will never be remembered again. After today, and we document these videos, or document all of these graves, we will obviously be speaking their names again today, but more importantly, they will all be documented. So, I guess I need to get started because it is 23 degrees out here today. It is not very warm, I will be honest. Now, I'll figure I'll go down here to the end. I can see where there's a little bank right here where it goes down. So that just about has to be, yeah, I can see a road going up through there, a little trail. So let's just get right in and get to it. All right, I see fence post here. Okay, good. Wow, look at that one. That fieldstone has been there a long, long, long time. And there's the footstone to it. So it's definitely a grave. Now that's the one we came after right there. Now this one is Clyde Mahon. June 25th, 1925, October 3rd, 1925. Burr. Alver, Alverta Mahon, born 1918 and died November 17th, 1918. July 17th to November 17th, 1918. Now, of course, this one here was the one that we came looking for today. This is the reason that I came here to this graveyard today. This is Fred Mahon, y'all. West Virginia. He was a radio man for the Navy. World War II, 1919 to 1943. German U-boat attack. Alright, here we have Polly Mahon, born 1877 and passed away in 1942. And Father Van Mahon, born 1874 and passed away in 1929. Well, I guess go up, get the bad part first, and then do the easy parts. A lot easier to walk downhill than it is up. See, here's two. There's one and another one here. So there's two right there with no name. Okay, this is Rush Mahon, 1891 to 1959. Let's see, we'll get these two right here and then we'll go up. William Mahon, 1837 to 1910. It's an old grave there. And I'm sure a lot of these are much older. See, there's a headstone and here's a footstone right there. You can step over that. This one is Carlos Mahon, C-A-R-L-E-S, L-E-S-S, Carlos Mahon, 1896 to 1916. Go that way. I keep wanting to go that way because I keep seeing, but we need to get the hard ones first. Step back over that one again. I'm crawling under as I go, under the brush. It's really thick here, even in the winter. But this is about the only time of year you can really do this. In the summertime, you couldn't get in here. It's now or never. I see a few more back that way too. Here's a World War. Stuff is hard, frozen solid. Jimmy Witt, West Virginia, PFC, Company L, 339th Infantry, World War II, 1922 to 1962. Okay. Y'all know how we are about our vets. You know, we go out of our way for a vet, which will go out of our way for anybody, but you know what I mean. Vets are, you know, someone who died to keep your country free should, you know, that kind of merits a little bit of extra something. C-O-L-L something. I can't make it out. Collins. Has to be Collins. 1946. Okay. There's old fence post right there. Old rotten fence post. So that would be that boundary. I see another one up here. So the fence is going that way, right behind that tree. There's an old footstone and a handmade. It says Carl J.P. Witt. That one has a name. And like I said, all of these are undocumented graves. So every single one that I encounter today, every single one of these graves that I encounter and tell you guys about today is literally a lost page from history that is being returned to the history books right before your very eyes. Sherry. Oh Lord, I can't get that stuff off there. It's frozen solid on there. If I can at least see a date. Witt. Sherry Witt is all I can see. Okay. I got my fingers good and cold now. Climb on up. Okay, there's the fence line. Where's the next post? I see a post there. So we're going up that way. Which there's still a few here. I see one right there. Okay, I believe that's the upper limit. Upper edge, I should say. Don't see any that way. Of course, you know how it is. A lot of them are unmarked. This is Willard E. Hudson. It's an infant, y'all. Willard E. Hudson, September 11th, 1937 to February 2nd, 1938. Infant son of Mac and Ruby. Alright, which way are we going? We're going this way. Okay, I got that one. I need to get that one there. I think I got that one. Let me double check. Maybe not. Actually, I think I came up over that way. Yeah, I did not get this one. Oh, look at that. James Wesley Gilman, 1969 to 1971. Our darling son. Look at that. Every one of them. Lost souls, guys. Every single one. Georgia May Witt, 1924 to 1970. Okay, I dug that one out. Let's see if I can see anything on this one. It's just a rock, but there may be a name. Now that one's sunk. So do not step on that. I mean, aside from, no, there's nothing on that one. Aside from the obvious disrespect factor, you step on that, there's a real good chance you could go through that. And you do not want to fall through some 100-year-old grave. There's more here. Alright, let me work my way down through there. I'll go that way and then up the last little section. Okay. I got the double over there. Didn't get this one. Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's Rush Mahon. I got that one. Okay. Actually, I should go down over here. You pay attention where I'm going. Heading into a brush thicket. This one says WM. Ellen Harden. It says RN, but that's all I can read on that one. Alright, we're just going to have to plow through here. Okay, this is Eliza Mahon, born 1861, passed away 1927. This is a mother. And we're gonna get out of here now. Some more with just stones. Okay. This part and then that section going up that side, however big it is. We'll find out in a minute. That covers all of that side. That's some thick stuff, ain't it, y'all? That is some really thick vegetation. Could you imagine just thinking you're going to walk up here in the summertime? Ain't no way. I think I need a new battery. Running a little bit low on that one. Cold seems to wipe them out a little bit faster. Pretty place though, isn't it? Pretty little holler. Y'all hear me talk about hollers all the time. That's basically what one is. It's just a little narrow road between two mountains and houses in the wide spots. That's basically what it is. Anyway, let me swap batteries. I'll be right back. Okay, fresh battery, ready to go. This one is Browning, Dixie Browning, born in 1882 and passed away in 1972. And Thomas Browning, 1876 to 1963. You can see where these are added, been added later. These are more modern stones. And there's their foot stones. Yeah, TB and DB. Yeah, okay. Alright, where we at? Okay, got those. This first one. I'll try this with a stick. Maybe not freeze my fingers quite so bad. This one is Vesti Smith, 1935, 1935. I think I'll keep the stick. This is a child, obviously. Here it's really short. It says Ralph Collins, 1953. Danny Collins, 1951. Presumably two children lost within a couple years of each other. Velvet Collins. I like that name. Mother, Velvet Collins, 1925 to 1977. It's a pretty name. Okay, we are going that way, up. You know this is a child. Look how short. Archie Collins, 1959. Wow, looks like they from 1951 to 1959. Looks like the Collins family lost 3 children in that time period. In memory of Kimberly J. Mullins, born February 26, 1964, and died September 10th, 1964. Okay, anything that way? Looks clear, don't it? Near as I can tell, anyway. This does not. This is most certainly not clear. Most certainly not level either. Okay. Now let me get... This is Vicey Smith, 1918 to 1935. I would get a little bit closer, but it's steep. Go back down. Harold E. Smith, 1913, 1967, and Gurley Smith, G-I-R-L-E-Y, Gurley Smith, 1920, no death date. Would be a steep hill, wouldn't it? It always is. Kenneth F. Smith, 1944 to 1991. You can see there's one right there, obviously. That one sunk in really bad. It's collapsed right there, completely went in. See a big hole going down. We're going that way. Howard M. Columbia. I think the stick's gonna work on that one. No. Well, maybe. Yeah, 1919. Okay. Howard M. Columbia, 1919 to 1977. Ouch. Thorn in my hand. Beulah, Columbia, 1921, 1998. Jimmy Dale, Columbia, 1943 to 1963. Young man. Alright, we'll go that one, and then these last few here. I think that's about all I see. Trade hands here. Hang on, sorry. Hang on. Okay, that's that Willard that I saw earlier. Okay. There was a thorn I went through there. He had a hold of me. Didn't want to let go. He's doing it again too. Careful, don't step on any of the graves. Okay, this is Troy Lee Columbia. This is a baby too. February 5th, 63 to July 12th of 63. Imogene Columbia, 1943 to 1984. And Troy E. Colombo Columbia, 1940 to 1921. And I see some more unmarked ones. Obviously there's more here, but that is about all I can do here today. That covers everyone who has a stone. And as far as records go, we knew of supposedly 25 that were here. Did I get those? I think I did, but another double check. There were supposedly at least 25 here, but there's quite a bit more than that. Obviously. A lot more than 25. Okay, I'll get that one. I think I got these. I don't know if I got that one. Steep little hillside, y'all. This little hill ain't playing. Whoa. Okay, yeah, that's Kimberly Mullins. We got that one. And there's the 3 children. Easy, easy, easy. And we are back off that part anyway. I started to say back off the hill, but we ain't quite off the hill just yet. But anyway, guys, that covers this one. I have come out today. We've successfully found Fred Mahon, the man that we were looking for today, the lost war hero. We found the graveyard, the undocumented graveyard, with all of the souls that were, you know, just kind of here, all of their paperwork, all of their documentation. You know, no one even knew where this graveyard was at. But we'll update that and have proper GPS coordinates and all of this stuff too. We'll make sure we fix it up right. But anyway, guys, I guess I'm done with my stick now, huh? We'll run and be free. Be a happy stick. That was a steep one, y'all. That was a tough one. I got lucky. Coming up looking for Fred. And happened to stop and ask for some directions. And they kind of curious about who I was looking for. And I told them, yeah, I know where Fred's at. They were right too. Went right to it. Saved a lot of hunting today. But anyway, guys, I guess from a holler up in Ragland, West Virginia, this is Leo with the Hillbilly Files. Another graveyard done, and Leo out. We'll see you guys next time.